I've been trying to make a video about this for a few days. And I'm sitting here and this is already my third attempt to make this video. And I'm just so angry. To get that new healthcare bill passed, the Democrats sold us out as women. They sold out our abortion rights. They did everything but criminalize it, basically. They made it so that absolutely no taxpayer funding can be used for anything having to do with abortion. And if you don't understand the implications of it, they're huge, and I can't really convey them as well as Federalist funding uh, a channel. Someone else did. So I'm going to put that link in the low bar. Please go watch it. So the Democrats sold us out to get this passed. And now they're trying to add something to the H.R.3 bill that would say that women, before it was you could use taxpayer funding for abortion if the woman was raped or a victim of incest or mentally ill, or the health of the mother was in danger. But now they're trying to say that you can only get federal funding for abortion if you are forcibly raped. And they don't clearly define force. So what does this mean? Does it mean they have to punch you in the face? Do you have to bleed a little bit? Do they have to put a knife to your throat? Do they have to have a gun? Some states don't even have a law defining forcible rape. And this clearly means, that any instance of date rape doesn't count. You could be drugged and fucked by 20 men while you're passed out. And if you get pregnant, you're shit out of luck. And you can only use any kind of government money to get an abortion if you are a victim of incest, if you are under 18. I can't make a good video about this. And people are like, why would Republicans do this? Why would they do this? Why would they do this? Isn't it obvious? It's not just because they don't like abortion, but because they know this bill has a good chance of being passed, the healthcare bill. They got the Democrats to sell out our abortion rights. And so now they kind of have liberty over them. And they don't want the bill passed. And in order to make it unpalatable for any Democrats who might be supporting it, for anyone who is a Democrat and supports women's right to bodily autonomy, women's right to choice, in order to keep this bill from being passed, they will go so far as to redefine rape. They will put all women in this country in that position. just to make sure this bill doesn't get passed. That is coercion at its finest. We don't like your little bill, so ta-da! If you're a woman and you're date raped, you don't get an abortion. Well, you win, you know. We can be sold out as women to get a bill passed. We can be threatened with no protection in cases of rape that aren't the worst, most violent extremes of rape. Our government doesn't give a shit about women. I'm so angry. And I don't know what to do. It's issues like this that should be the places where feminists from both sides of the fence should be able to put our differences aside and unite to get some shit done to stop this. And I don't see it happening. I'm putting email addresses, or where you can find the email and mailing addresses for your congressman in the low bar. Please write to them, call them, write them handwritten letters. Tell them to vote no on H.R.3. That's all I can ask you to do. I don't know anymore. I don't know.